Hello and welcome guys to the MEG-14 Block 3 video making sense of the narrative. In the introduction of this unit, we will discuss how Bhisham Sahni constructs the narrative in his famous novel Tamas. Tamas was a very famous novel of Bhisham Sahni. This is not just about the story, this is about how the story is told. In this video, we will explore the structure of the novel, the point of view, and the technique Sahni uses to deliver this message, and the narrative reflects the chaos and the pain of the partition. Now let's break it all down in the simple and easy way. Number 1 is structure of narrative. The novel Tamas is not linear. That means it doesn't follow a straight beginning to the end timeline. Instead, it moves back and forth in time between different places and among different characters' perspectives. This non-linear structure mirrors the confusion and disorder of the partition era. It allows the reader to feel the fragmentation and emotional disturbance of those times. Each chapter is like a piece of a puzzle, and by the end the reader understands the large picture. Number 2, point of view. Sahni doesn't use a single narrator, instead he uses a technique called multiple focalization. We see the story through the eyes of Nathu, the sweeper, Richard, the British officer, women and children, religious leaders, political figures. This method humanizes every side. There is no complete villain or hero. It shows how ordinary people become part of a terrible historical moment. Number 3, psychological realism. One of the strengths of Sahni's narrative is how real the characters feel. He uses psychological realism to show the fear in people's mind, the confusion they go through, the intellect conflict many characters feel. For example, Nathu does not know that killing a pig will start a riot. Richards wants peace but is also bound by colonial responsibilities. Sahni digs into each character's consequences to show how violence is born from ignorance, fear, and manipulation. Number 4th point is symbolism and metaphors. Sahni uses many symbols to give deeper meanings. The pig's carcass, not just an act but a symbol of how religious tension is manipulated. Fires and destructions represent not just physical violence but the burning of the human values. Abandoned homes show loss of identity, culture, and connection. These symbols help the reader reflect beyond the action and understand the emotional and societal cost of partition. Number 5, repetition as a narrative technique. There is repetition of certain emotions like fear, anger, confusion, hopelessness. These repeated feelings in different characters create a sense of unity. Everyone is suffering in their own way. This method highlights how partition didn't affect just one religion or group. It was a universal human tragedy. Number 6, irony and contradiction. Sahni also used irony to show the contrast between appearance and reality. The British think they are in control, but they don't understand the local dynamics. The religious leaders preach peace but indirectly contribute to the conflict. The political leaders promise unity but fuel division behind the scenes. This technique shows how powerful institutions failed ordinary people. Number 7 point, human emotions in focus. Even though the story is political and historical, its core is deeply emotional. The novel portrays friendships breaking, lovers separated, children abandoned, people losing homes and lives. These emotional elements keep the narrative grounded and relatable. We don't just read history, we feel it. Now move to the 8th point. 8th point is fragmented yet powerful storytelling. By presenting the story through different fragments and people, Sahni makes the reader work to connect the dots, gives us a sense of partition, builds a powerful emotional connection, encourages us to question the meaning of nationhood, identity, and violence. It's not just storytelling, it's a reconstruction of memory. In the conclusion of Making Sense of Tamas, it's a novel about human helplessness during a tragic time. It shows how violence is never one-sided but is created through multiple layers of misunderstanding, politics, and manipulation. It does not blame but rather invites us to reflect and emphasize. Bhisham Sahni narrative is not just fiction, it's a mirror of 4 collective trauma and truth. Summary point, non-linear fragmented structure, multiple perspective uses by Nathu, Richard, or etc. Psychological realism make characters feel real, symbolism adds deeper meaning, emotions and humanity are central, irony exposes contradictions, a narrative that encourages reflection, not blame. So these are the summary points of this unit. I have covered this unit MEG-14 Block 3 Unit 3 making sense of the narrative. If you want to see the next video very soon, let me know in the comments below. I'll drop that video very soon.